Hi everyone, welcome to my video SCRT Telangana Class 10 English Unit 2 Reading A Part 2. The previous video we have seen up to how a table is set. So this is how a table is set for a person. There will be a full plate, knives, fork, spoons, quarter plates will be there, half plates will be there, cups and saucers, glasses. So that's how they set it, foreigners especially. So here Amelia also was doing the same thing. She was laying the table, she was preparing the tea, and then she set the table. She's calling out for someone. So who is that? That is Victoria, daughter of Mrs. Slater. Mrs. Slater, sharply, Victoria, Victoria, do you hear? Come in, will you? Victoria, precocious girl, often dressed in colors and so precocious girls it is mentioned here. So from this, what we need to understand. See, though she is just 10, she is able to understand what is really happening in her family, what goes with her grandfather and her parents and all. So she is very well aware of it. As a 10-year-old girl, that may not happen usually, but here Victoria understands what really happens. So that's the reason it is mentioned about her. And now, about Slater's behavior also you can see. She calls out her daughter sharply rather an angry way. So from that we need to understand that she doesn't even spare her daughter. Mrs. Slater, I'm amazed at you, Victoria. I really am. Be off now and change your dress before your Aunt Elizabeth and Uncle Ben come. It would never do for them to find you in colors with grandfather lying dead upstairs. So, what is the occasion? A mourning situation it is. Grandfather is dead, and that's the reason Amelia is in black. Now she wants her daughter also to wear the mourning dress. So before the arrival of her sister and her husband, so she wants her daughter to wear the mourning dress. What are they coming for? They haven't been here for ages. So you see how Victoria understands the situation. For a long time, her aunt and uncle never visited that house. For a long time, they never came. So the reason for her question is that now, why should they come? For a long time, they never visited. Now, what are they coming for? Mrs. Slater, they are coming to talk over poor grandpa's affairs. Your father sent them a telegram as soon as we found he was dead. So the moment we found she was dead, he was dead. So immediately what did we do? We sent a telegram. So we need to inform them too. So we have to discuss about grandpa's affairs. So without them, it won't be possible. So that's the reason we send them a telegram. Henry Slater, a stooping heavy man with a drooping mustache, enters. So now you can see on the screen, onto the stage, there enters a man. So husband of Amelia. So his appearance also is mentioned a stooping heavy man with a drooping mustache. He is wearing a black tailcoat, grey trousers, a black tie, and a bowler hat. So, if you observe, you can see the type of dress that he wears, the costume that he has. So, he is also in morning dress. Henry, I'm wondering if they will come at all. So, after sending telegram, he is back home. So, there he tells his wife whether they would come or not. When you and Elizabeth quarreled, she said she would never set foot in your house again. So that's the reason. So long back they had a fight in that Elizabeth had taken a decision or she made a promise mentioning she would never set her foot in that house again. Mrs. Slater, she'll come fast enough after her share of what our fathers left. You know how hard she can be when she lags. Where she gets it from, I can't tell. So, here the quality of her sister Elizabeth is, in a different way, it is clearly shown how hard she can be when she lags. Though she had made a promise, she would come. Why? in order to get her share of what our fathers left. So that's the purpose. So, though she made a promise in order to get the property, her share, surely she would come. And there she puts forward a question or a doubt where she gets it from. How did she get such kind of character? From where did she get such a character? And for that, you can see the answer of Henry. I suppose it's in the family. So, from that, we must understand Henry indirectly says that even Mrs. Slater, this Amelia, has also the same character because a kind of stubborn, arrogant, adamant character it is. When you want something, you do anything for that purpose in a negative way. That is what. So, to achieve our goal, we can strive. But here, they do it negatively. By hook or crook, they try to get hold of what they want. So that discussion is going on. So Amelia says Elizabeth has that quality, and Henry wants to say that all her family members possess such quality, such character. Mrs. Slater. So Henry asked a question, where are my slippers? So she gives the answer here. In the kitchen. So I kept it there in the kitchen. The reason. You want a new pair. Yours, those old ones, they are nearly worn out. So that's not good. Already spoiled. So better you go for a new one. So your old slippers, I have put it in the kitchen. And there you can see the expression that she gives, nearly breaking down. You don't seem to realize what it's costing me to bear up like I'm doing. The way I go about. My heart is fit to break when I see the little trifles that belong to father lying around and think he'll never use them again. So, my father bought a pair of new slippers and it is lying here, but I'm sure he won't be using it again as he is dead. So, I don't feel very happy about it. Tears come out of my eyes and my heart is fit to break. So, I can't manage. But however, you can see it was only a mere expression she gave. That's the reason immediately she could change her style briskly, very fast. Here, you would better wear these slippers of my father's now. So she wanted her husband to wear those slippers of her father. Before the arrival of Ben and Elizabeth, she wanted her husband to use it. She did not want to say it directly, you take it. Instead, she was saying it in a rather emotional way. It's lucky he had just got a new pair. So you can be very happy. You are so lucky. It's a new pair. So it's not an old pair, it's a new pair. So you can make use of that. Henry, was he happy to wear it? No, he says, they'll be very small for me, my dear. So he did not want to wear. And also, size doesn't match. So that's the reason he says, they will be very small for me, my dear. Mrs. Slater, then stressed one day, I'm not going to have them wasted. So you can see the way she forces her husband to do something which he did not want even. That's how she speaks. They will stretch, so you better wear it. I don't want to waste them. So, friends, that's the end of part 2. We'll see the rest of the lesson in part 3. Thank you.